Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next reaction to Season 4 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The last episode that we watched together was the tale of the renegade virus. That episode was crazy. Like, so unusual. Even though I had the image in my brain of what I now know was the virus, the little person with the brain, and it was all like metallic looking. I knew that image, but I couldn't tell you where it was from or what it meant. Turned out that was a computer virus. Our main guy was trapped in this like virtual reality game as this computer virus, which was put in by his friend, almost took over his brain. Managed to stop it, although he somehow managed to escape anyway, which I'm still not fully 100% sure how that worked. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was wacky. And that little shot when the guy slid up the banister, genuinely, it was one of the funniest things. I laughed when I was watching it, I laughed when I was editing it, and I watched it multiple times. I just think it's just a really weird shot, and there were some really crazy choices with the episode, but I had a brilliant time. It was so much fun, and I'm excited to see where this series goes. This episode is called The Tale of the Quiet Librarian. I'm looking forward to this. I don't remember anything about it, other than it must be about a librarian and a library. But as a kid, I used to spend so much time in libraries. I was a huge reader. Me and my best friend, and she's still my best friend now, but we used to live closer together and saw each other every week and at school at the time. But every single Saturday, we would go to the library, exchange our old books that we'd finished with and get some new ones, or order some new ones in because we were reading all the Goosebumps and all the various different series. So if we knew there was one coming out or one out that was in the library, we would order it. So we spend every single Saturday in the library, if not more often than that. So I love libraries. I've not been in one for years, but there's something so cozy about libraries and all the books is you have to be quiet. And it's called The Quiet Librarian, so maybe it's about a librarian who's like super OCD or very strict about noise. So if you make any noise, she will attack you or turn you into a monster or something like that. So let's jump into the episode to find out what it's about. In terms of who's going to tell the story, who have we had this season? We've had Gary and Frank. Gary and Frank. Gary did the last episode, right? Yeah, because it was his computer that had the virus on it. Okay, so I'm going to hope that it's somebody new. So who could do the Quiet Librarian? Who likes to read? I don't know, maybe Kiki? Does she like to read? Kiki or Betty Ann? Maybe Sam. I don't know. I'm usually wrong with my guesses, so let's jump into the episode to find out. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought my reaction to Season 4 episode 4. The Tale of the Quiet Librarian. And let's jump into the episode and see what it's all about.
Heading up, big guy.
Oh, this is real fair. You're only 200 pounds heavier than me.
I'm not hurting him.
They're still attacking Tucker, which we like to see.
What are you doing? I want everyone to be real quiet.
Kiki story, okay. I was right, first time.
Hello? What are we listening for? Silence.
Yep.
Total silence.
Well, even the silence though, I can hear insects and birds and stuff.
Yeah, there's always something making noise. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when grown-ups say they want it quiet, there's no way.
True,
Because there's
true.
no such thing. What if you could stop every sound, every buzz, every breath?
He couldn't.
It's kind of scary though, like
There's
complete
life,
silence
there's
is scary.
Say that another way. You take away sound,
Take away life.
and you take away life.
Oh my god, so dramatic. The Tale of the Quiet Librarian. Spot on! Do you remember bouncing balls when they were like super popular bouncy balls? I used to have loads as a kid. I can't remember the last time I ever saw one anywhere. So much fun though. As much as they constantly get lost. So this kid's gonna be like, oh, in front of some ominous door with purple light. Is he gonna get silenced somehow? Well, the door was hidden away behind stuff, so it can't be. Ooh, can't be anything good. Quiet reading room. Don't make any noise if you go in. That was a really sudden cut out of sound. That was creepy. That was really well done.
Your history project
I like that.
unassigned teams.
Jay Selman.
Ooh, Jay's the face. Lucky you. Not.
Chase the
What's wrong with
face.
Jake? I think he's kind of cute.
Yeah, he thinks so too. He's way conceited, Lori.
He's not.
Way
Trust me,
conceited.
if his head got any bigger, they'd put him in a parade.
Parade. Way conceited.
Bicycle Nathan. Sorry.
Oh, him?
guys.
On the left?
Lori's okay.
Come on, her head's got too many brains. My name is Lori Nathan. I may be a geek, but that's okay, because I'm way smarter than you.
Don't be horrible, you little shitbag.
Oh, hi.
We're just talking about me.
Yeah. That was awful.
So, looks like we're gonna be working together.
Great.
Wow, I feel so privileged.
Element
too
of
far.
B. We're gonna watch another girl get silenced. I can't think of a better term to use because it literally just all sound cuts out. It's weird how all the sound cuts out. It's so creepy.
Natalie, where are you?
Yep, get out of there, girl. Just run.
Shh.
Don't do that.
These books from downstairs. It's not too much trouble. I know how busy you are.
I'm just trying to get you to lighten up.
Don't bother. Get the books.
Leave her
Why don't you get
alone. Just want to get the work
Because
done.
I'm already doing all the work.
Because you won't let me do anything.
Because maybe I don't want to flunk.
Is that why he can't really work? Because he can't read without his glasses? But he doesn't want people to know.
Oh, goodness, you're friendly. May I help you look for something?
No thanks.
Is she the thing that's behind the door?
I didn't know you wore glasses.
I don't.
Did they even have lenses in? I didn't even spot. It's funny how those things when you're a kid are so important, like wearing glasses, having braces. Whereas like when you're an adult, no one gives a crap.
What do we do now?
I do research. You sit there and don't bother me.
I love her. She's like, you're not going to make me lose. Just stay there. Shut up. Be quiet. I'm going to do all the work. Really?
Look, this team thing isn't gonna work. Give me the books and I'll write the report for both of us.
Maybe I should write.
Well, one of us has to, because we sure can't do it together.
Fine. I didn't want to work on a team anyway.
Oh, the drama.
I gave it to you at the library yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it was at the basement.
Yeah, that's right. I must have left it in the basement.
Are you serious? I need those notes for the paper. Go get it.
Hey, I got practice. You want to write the paper, you get it.
But you
This guy is such a
Because
dick.
I'm not as smart as you are. I forget things. I act like a kid.
All right.
You
well,
do.
go. You gotta show me where you left it.
I told you I got practice. All right.
This guy,
I'll meet you there
I don't
later.
like. I hope he gets killed. Which I know he
can't get there
won't.
till 7.
I'll see you at 7.
Fine.
Hey, Lori. You really gotta lighten up.
What is it with nice kid shows where it's like, you do your work, so you gotta lighten up, you're no fun. Like, she just wants to get the report done.
Maybe I can open one of those windows.
Always a good idea.
You can't be serious. That's like illegal.
You got a better idea?
You don't have to.
Sure I do. I don't want to be responsible for the one and only time you ever flunked.
Okay. Friendship blossoming.
You really think I'm some kind of computer, don't you?
Oh. Oh, just that.
What happened to the copy machine? It used to be right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Have all the books gone? Can't really tell. No, there's still books there. But
Where'd all the computers go?
computers have gone.
And the VCR?
Yeah.
Anything that makes noise.
The radiator.
I'll literally going around like,
Let's boom.
I have to get my notebook.
Right.
don't say
That's
a word.
in the basement.
Where'd you leave it?
Over there, I think.
No, it was on that side.
What do you mean?
It was on the bookshelf
It
there.
wasn't like this yesterday. There were a lot more books. And that room wasn't there.
What's going on in this place? Oh god. Oh. Looks like it's just books. So what's making them all scream? Oh my god. Oh god. There's kids in here. Oh. The other two, they got kidnapped. Why are they all...
Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Mrs. Hurley. Mrs. Hurley.
No, don't,
Hey, look,
don't.
baby here.
Does she looks creepy.
In the library.
That's not Mrs. Hurley.
No.
There's room for 2 more.
Get away from me.
Don't make a noise.
Jace! The fire alarm! It's gone too! Everything modern is gone! Jace, what is going on?
Just get rid of everything that makes noise. Well, that's kind of creepy, I'm not gonna lie. As much as these people are useless at being silent. Jesus. Bah!
I'm going to teach you a lesson just like I do to all our children. My reading room is so peaceful and quiet. You go to like it.
But that box is cool though. That's a really good effect.
No, don't!
Ah!
No, stop! Stop it now! Stop it! No.
Okay, I like the idea.
Children who make noise.
But that box works so quickly that it would have taken the sound off by now, surely. Okay, all the voices are getting out.
What are you kids doing in here? How did you get in?
Okay, we're back to modern times. The box is gone, she's gone.
What the?
Cool sunglasses though. I quite like those glasses. My sunglasses are very similar to that.
My voice is back.
Purple, circular.
Mine too!
The store hasn't been opened in years.
Are they all going to be in there? Are they going to be still alive? Oh,
Are you guys okay?
those two are in there.
Yeah, I think.
What about everyone else?
Look in here.
Okay.
It's like a tomb in here. I gotta call this in. You kids stay put.
Oh, that actor's so bad, but I like it. It's so dramatic.
Whoever they were, I think they're free now.
They're never gonna believe us, are they?
I'm not sure I believe us.
You know, maybe we're not such a bad team after all.
Is this anybody's?
Well,
My notebook.
You kids can go now. If we need you, we'll call.
We still have to write that paper.
We?
Come on, let's live
Wait,
dangerously.
do some work. Zoom into the picture of the lady. Mercy McGregor, head librarian, 1895 to 1910. Well, yeah, she was a ominous looking lady.
Yeah, I never knew silence could be so creepy.
I declare this meeting of the Midnight Society closed.
Actual
Speaking of
silence
libraries,
is scary.
I have some books I have to return. Does anyone want to keep me company?
I gotta go.
Yeah, like the actual proper zero noise silence. People use that in like torture for like sensory deprivation because it's so rare to have zero noise whatsoever. Scary. That was good, KK. Well done. Okay guys, that was my reaction to Season 4, Episode 4 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of the Quiet Librarian, and I really enjoyed that. I had some plot holes, things I don't understand. Maybe that's because I'm an adult watching a kid's show, I know, but there are little bits I didn't understand. But what I liked about this episode was the setting was really cool. I like libraries. I think there's something fun about libraries, especially because you have to be quiet most of the time. Just that fear of making noise, partnered with if you make noise at this certain place of the library, this door was going to open and take you. Well, it wasn't even that. It was they only screamed because the door was open, but you know what I mean. And there was some really creepy imagery around the librarian, the door when it opened, like when you saw them screaming and the sound just cut out and all the background sound just cut out. I liked that. I thought that was pretty cool and a really good effect that was very effective in doing what it wanted to do, which was show the ominousness, is that a word, of the sound just disappearing. And I thought that was really well done. I liked that. And I liked the evil librarian. She was kind of creepy looking and walking around holding that box in her hand. I thought was a really good visual. And it was cool to see that she... So here's what I'm thinking happened. She was the head librarian until 1910. She maybe died and is haunting the place somehow. And she's haunting the place downstairs in that room. And when people find that room, she opens it, they scream, she keeps the noise down. It seems like there's been a lot of kids that were down there for years upon years upon years. And maybe she kidnapped those kids when she was head librarian because they were wearing like old-timey clothing. Maybe they've been there since like the 1900s, the early 1900s. And for some reason she kept them down there. Maybe because they were making too much noise. Because it seemed like when they resolved it all at the end, those kids disappeared. So chances are they were there, they died. And what we saw was like just like them haunting the place. It's not fully clear. Then when they destroyed the lady by her, like destroying the box, sort of, she just basically like ashes, as did the box. But then the two kids that we'd seen get captured were down there. Now, again, thinking way too much into it as an adult watching it, my questions then become why there was obviously kids that had been there from like 100 years ago, and then the two that we saw get captured. Nothing happened in the middle. Is that because no one found that room in so long? And only by that kid finding the room with a bouncy ball at the beginning, it somehow awoke her spirit. That could be a thing. And then because she was awake, she then kidnapped that next person. But then as these boy and girl that we saw go down to the basement, they managed to evade her and trap her and stop her. Now that box was really cool. I like that she aimed it at something and the sound would stop. Like not just the screaming, but when he was smashing the records, she turned the box to it and the sound would stop. I thought that was really cool. And it looked awesome. It did make a lot of sense to me when they were throwing the game backward and forward, why it wasn't stopping that noise. Now initially I thought, okay, it can't stop like modern technology. But that doesn't really make any sense because it is just noise, and it makes more sense that they could stop that because it's just technology than it would be to stop human speech. And I think we were meant to be like, they were throwing it back and forward, making the noise to distract her so often that she couldn't get like it aimed at them. But it was aimed at them for long enough that the sound would have gone. But that was kind of cool. And also the whole like time travel ghost were 100 years ago was kind of emphasised by the fact that when they went into the library at night, the books were different, the computers had gone, the technology had gone, the fire alarms had gone. So it was kind of like the library was like transported back 100 years. Now, don't get me wrong, it didn't fully make sense. But I think visually it was really cool, quite creepy. The librarian was creepy, the box was creepy, the sound disappearing was creepy. And I really enjoyed it, regardless of the fact that it didn't fully make sense. But I know from series 3 in particular, and probably most of the episodes of the show realistically, if we think about it hard enough, a lot of these don't make sense fully, but they're not meant to. It's for kids, and I'm being very nitpicky, and I apologise. In terms of the main characters, I really liked the girl. She was cool. She was like, I'm going to do this report, you're not going to help me because you're rubbish, you're stupid, you're distracting me, just sit there, shut up, and let me write it. Which is pretty cool. Like, normally in these things, geeks are like, oh, I'm a geek, oh, I can't even hold this, like, no, I'm going to drop these books, and I'm being bullied. Whereas this one, she's like, I'm going to write this report, shush. So I like that she was like the nerdy type, but a different take on it. She was more confident, forthright, whereas the guy who was like typically like the funny guy, the jock, the doesn't pay attention in school, that kind of guy that in the early 90s was seen as like something fun. And this, whilst he was trying to be comedic, they were very much like, shh, stop, you're stupid, you're rude, you're a bully, stop. So I like the characterizations, I thought they were good, I thought they worked together well to solve the situation. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know down below in the comments what you thought. I thought it was pretty cool. I enjoyed this episode. Like I say, really creepy stuff, some plot holes, but on the most part, I just enjoyed it for what it was. Love the library, love the creepiness, and love the silence. It's so weird when everything's silent, because like they said, it's so hard to get total silence. Shh. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought. Subscribe to my channel for the rest of season 4 of You for the Dark. And I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye guys, take care and stay safe.